The role of a chief nursing officer in a hospital setting. Organizations across the world aim to achieve quality and efficiency. Hospitals are not left out of this bracket, making it an important aspect for the nurses to perform according to the hospital's objectives and goals. For this to be accomplished, a chief nursing officer has to come into play. A chief nursing officer can indeed create an environment where all workers feel comfortable and ready to offer high-quality services. This paper delves into finding out the means through which the chief nursing officer can influence nurses in their everyday duties in a hospital setting. As a nurse leader, the chief nursing officer performs myriad roles in inspiring the whole team to expedite and advance service delivery. Quality service affects the performance of the organization and the rate at which it can help patients. The chief nursing officer's main duty is supervising, which might affect the nurses either positively or negatively. The officer has the prerogative of facilitating the necessary healthcare services by nurses. In addition, the chief nursing officer assists nurses in the implementation of efficient delivery of healthcare services to patients by offering vigorous and functional recommendations daily. The ultimate objective is the improvement of healthcare service delivery. However, while they could achieve the objectives, the chief nursing officer makes sure they achieve the goals and motivates the nurses to achieve the objectives they set. The chief nursing officer can only perform the duties efficiently to maintain decent outcomes. For most healthcare institutions that are profit-oriented, a chief nursing officer can play a noble role in guiding and motivating nurses to boost profitability, which might also lead to the improvement of other services in the healthcare facility. The need for collaboration also sets the right steps for optimum production because it is mandatory for nurses to jointly pull as a team and not as individuals. A chief nursing officer can indeed create an environment where all workers feel comfortable and ready to offer high-quality services. Workplace procedures, institutional policies, and operations are supposed to be under the chief nurse's discretion. However, the officer cannot achieve such broad objectives alone. The officer can put in place ground rules for the nurses so that they may adhere to the rules. To a larger extent, a positive and collaborative working atmosphere is critical for nurses to perform well in the workplace. As the leader, the chief nursing officer must create an enabling environment that makes the nurses content and drives them to offer quality service to patients. An effective leader aspires to team-building initiatives to raise the efficiency of the team and give satisfaction to individual members of the group. The chief nursing officer does this by ensuring that your team feels like they are part of the vision. Listening to the concerns the team members raise, they take constructive ideas and criticism to heart and constructively use them to come up with better ideas. It ensures that the team enjoys working towards the achievement of the organization's goals and guiding them towards the results with compassion and confidence. A chief nursing officer sets standards and also induces employees regularly on the need to follow the given guidelines because he or she is not allowed to coerce nursing employees to stick to the rules. It is easier for anyone to demonstrate aptitude and cooperation when they know the standards set in an organization when they fully understand them. When subordinates feel they are trusted, they will go beyond their call of duty and work harder while at the same time being more satisfied with their jobs. To achieve the best results, the chief nursing officers need to be prepared. The nursing profession faces many challenges when it comes to the rising number of patients who stay in hospitals for a long time after admission. Preparedness would enable them to be ready to hear the call when it is made and delegate the duties to a nurse. Similarly, they need to passionately master the roles in the organization and guide the nursing fraternity on the best approaches to use to deliver quality healthcare services to patients. The core of leadership is efficient ways to motivate and inspire others. In conclusion, there are various theories concerning leadership in today's employment settings. The chief nursing officer has the responsibility to ensure that there is growth in a hospital setting. In addition, they are responsible for making decisions that have a direct impact on the nurse's output, and they should involve the nurses in the decision-making process. This will make the nurses remain motivated and strive towards delivering better services to the patients.